Good morning, everyone. This is Kellyanne from Divine Messages and the High Priestess Tarot. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning. This is going to be a collective reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Aries. Happy birthday to all you Arians out there. If today's your birthday or during this month, I wish you a very happy birthday. I'm going to be taking a look at your recent past as well as your present and near future energies for you, and also at any obstacles or challenges that you are currently working through. I'll be asking spirit or advice for messages or advice to help you along in your soul's journey as well. I've already pre-shuffled with your energy, Aries, so that we can get started. Remember that if this reading does not resonate with you for some reason, please be sure to take a look at your moon sign as well as your Venus and rising signs, because there may be some information there that you might find helpful moving forward, okay? Oh, and just as a side note, tonight there is a full moon in the sign of Libra, right? And we know that Libra is all about balance and justice. It's the sign of partnership. It's about falling in love, closely relating to someone else. So now would be a very good time, especially tonight, to light those intention candles. If your moon is in Libra, speak your intentions out loud and your affirmations. It's really time for you to focus on yourself for a while, as well as, seeing the other person through the eyes of love, and it will change your perspective here. All right. Now might be a good time for you to make decisions. And it's also, time for you to kind of let go of those things that have been not working, or things that were, falling away, and, maintain that level of balance that you need as a moon in Libra, right? Because Libras have to, a moon in Libra is all about your emotions, right? And you feel safest and most secure when things are balanced and fair. Okay, so just a little side note there. But again, this is a collective reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Aries. Okay, so here we go. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, my loved ones and ancestors that have crossed over, thank you for your gift of divination, and thank you for your blessings and your protection. As I attempt to clarify and interpret ththese messages and advice that you channel through me today, I ask that you please be as clear as possible, Spirit, so that I may interpret them correctly and provide, accurate guidance to my seekers. I'm already popping out cards here. Apologies, because I am recovering from bronchitis and an upper respiratory infection. I had laryngitis for a couple of days, which was why I was offline for a little bit. But I'm back. I'm trying. I may have to pause now and again to have a little sip of water. But anyway, okay, so we're currently looking at any obstacles or challenges that you might be currently facing. I'm seeing the Nine of Wands in reverse, and I'm seeing the Seven of Wands in the upright. So you may be feeling like you constantly have to defend yourself, or you might be feeling like picked on, or that someone close to you keeps feeling the need to kind of make you justify your opinions or your beliefs, and they kind of make you feel like they're backing you up into a corner where you have to kind of ward them off a little bit. Sorry, I had to put my puppy away. So this may be somebody who's just overall making you feel like you have to kind of almost like protect yourself. Okay. Now, you're also showing the Nine of Wands in reverse, which is strongly indicating that you are very tired from whatever this is that's going on. And you kind of are thinking like you might be ready to give up the fight and throw in the towel. So there may be some conflict going on between you and your person, or with the current situation. So we're going to be clarifying that in a moment to get some more information for you, okay? Let's move into your recent past energy. Okay, Spirit, can I have some recent energy for Aries, please? Getting a few cards coming out. All right, so we have the Death card in reverse, major for Scorpio. We have Justice, major for Libra. We have the 10 of Wands, the Star, Major for Aquarius, and the 9 of Cups. Okay. So Arians, in the recent past, you have come to an ending of something. And this ending had to do with you being able to finally put down a weight or a load that you had been carrying around with you for quite some time. Okay. This could be an emotional weight, a psychological weight. It's really just a burdensome kind of feeling, right? Where you just had to carry this around with you and bear it for a very long time. But when you have the tens, it's good because it's showing that that cycle of suffering or that cycle of being weighed down was over. You closed that out in the recent past. Now, with the Justice card, we currently have the sense that the wrongs from your past, excuse me, gotta love a house full of dogs. Anyway, the wrongs were set right here. There may have been a legal matter, or there might have been a situation where you felt like you were treated unfairly, or you felt like there was just an overall feeling of things being imbalanced. But I am showing that in the recent past that justice was served, and we'll get some more information in a moment. Now you have the Star here. The Star is can be like a restorative kind of energy where you're healing from something. It can also be like you wishing on your hopes and dreams and kind of silently kind of contemplating what it is that you'd like to see happen. And you have the 9 of Cups following that, which is that sense of self that involves you feeling emotionally abundant, you feeling emotionally secure and loved, feeling like you have people around you that care about you, and just feeling overall in a good place. It's also a part of self-love, like you feel just good and happy within yourself. And that's the best way to move forward in relationships, because once you love yourself, you're able to give your love freely to others, right? Now, you do have the Death card in reverse. So there may have been someone in the past, whether this is you or your person, who was very resistant to change here. It's showing me that, somebody was hesitant or resistant to allowing an ending to happen or allowing something that was no longer serving you to come to pass. Okay, but we're going to clarify those cards and see what's going on. Okay, so let's start with this 9 of Wands. Thank you. Yeah, we have the Queen of Cups. So the reason that you may currently be feeling like you just want to throw in the towel with the situation, whatever it is, where you feel like you have to constantly defend yourself, is because with this Queen of Cups energy, this is a mature feminine energy. This person may be feeling very emotionally dysregulated, very like topsy-turvy in terms of the emotions, right? It's like just this constant roller coaster. Or this person may be feeling like they can't really express clearly how they feel, or they're having a hard time managing their emotional feelings in terms of whatever the situation is about, okay? And because of that, possibly that's why you may have felt like you were constantly having to defend your position, or if this is you, that you just feel like you're not being heard, possibly, and that's making you feel like giving up here. Okay, so let's go to this 10 of Wands here in your recent past. What is this burden that you had to put down? Let's try to get some more clarification here. What is this burden that you had to put down? Okay, again, I'm getting the Tower, right? This card just keeps coming up and coming up left and right. All right, we're getting the Tower in reverse, and we have the 3 of Wands in reverse. So what I'm strongly getting, just like with the Death card in reverse, both of these cards, the Tower and the Death card, have to do with the sign of Scorpio. It has to do with change. And again, with this Tower card in reverse, same deal as the Death card. It's like somebody in the recent past was very, very hesitant or resistant to allowing something to end, something that wasn't working, something that needed to kind of self-destruct in order for a new thing to start, right? Now you do have this Three of Wands here in reverse, which is strongly showing me that you felt in the recent past that you knew that you were not able to arrive at your highest potential with this person that you were involved with. You just felt like you weren't going to have your ships come in. There was a sense of lack there, or some kind of sense of things just not being right, and you didn't feel satisfied. You didn't feel like it was good enough for you. Okay? So, that's what I'm strongly getting there for your recent past. So let's move on, Aries, to your current energy. And that's also why the Star card is here, because the Star card is you really kind of hoping and wishing for your dreams. We all have like certain things that we want to see come to fruition in our lives and what we know is best for us. Whether we speak those wishes and dreams out loud is another story. But, when you have the Star card here, it's really like your aspirations and, you kind of looking up toward the divine and saying, can you throw me a bone here? Like, you know what I want, you know what's in my heart. And for whatever reason, you maybe just didn't feel like that was going to happen in your past energy with whoever it was that you were involved with. Again, which is why the Death card and the Tower card are here in reverse. Okay, so in your current energy, I'm getting the Empress Major for Taurus. I'm getting the Queen of Cups again in reverse, and I'm getting the Knight of Wands. So what I'm strongly getting here, Aries, is that in your current energy, either you or your person may be feeling a little inconsistent in their ability to proceed and move forward to go after something that they want. Okay? Because the Knight of Wands knights in general are very unreliable energy. They're kind of inconsistent, and it's because they really don't know which direction they want to go in, right? So with the Wands, which is fire energy, it's you or your person possibly wanting to go after something or start off on a new beginning, something that you're passionate about, something that you're totally into. But there's this sense of energy like you're not quite sure how to proceed. There may be a little bit of a sense of insecurity here. This is somebody who maybe normally is very driven to go after what they want, but for some reason right now you're not feeling that way. You might be a little bit hesitant. Okay. Now you also again have that Queen of Cups, which is water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, it's just about the energy. But again, this is that sense of emotional dysregulation, kind of feeling a little wonky, very moody, not sure like how to deal with certain things that you're feeling or how to express the things that you're feeling. Now, I do show this Empress here. Now, the Empress is really the kind of divine mother, the entire tarot deck, right? She embodies all of the elements of the four queens, right? So you have the air, the earth, the fire, and the water energy. And the Empress card is really someone who just balances out everything. Think about how Mother Earth is symbolized, right? It's like that connection or that flow between all living things. It's the person who really kind of like the glue in a relationship or the glue in the family. This is the person who makes everything kind of come to fruition, right? She's the one that gives birth to new ideas and makes things happen. Very nurturing energy, very loving, understanding energy, passive. Now, this energy is tied to the sign of Taurus, so this is definitely earth energy. So you might be dealing with a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. But we're going to clarify this and take a look to see what's going on. Okay, so why is the Empress card here? Why is the Empress card here? Why is the Empress card here? This could be someone, Aries, that maybe you lean on for support, or someone that you just view as somebody who's able to balance things in their life or maybe in others' lives. Yeah, you have the Six of Swords here. So with this Queen of Cups and this emotional dysregulation that I was talking about, the Six of Swords is you being able to kind of leave behind energies or emotions or things that are no longer serving you, because you're trying to move away from that mindset of kind of chaos, that tumultuous energy. Like you're trying to like move toward a place of, you know, calmness and peacefulness in your life, right? So that's what you want. So you may be, you know, trying to rely on this Empress energy, whoever that might be in your life, to kind of give you a sense of calm and peace in your life, a sense of balance, somebody that can handle and manage things, and somebody who seems to, you know, be able to have a sense of balance, and hopefully we'll be able to, you know, share that with you as well. So we have the Ace of Pentacles here. So yeah, there's definitely some kind of situation I'm feeling where there may have been some kind of missed opportunity in terms of a financial endeavor, or some kind of a chance at a new beginning with somebody that maybe didn't pan out. And that's why possibly you're leaning more toward this Empress person to kind of help you out on your current energy here and like moving forward. And let's clarify this Knight of Wands to see why you're having such a hard time kind of getting your mojo back and being motivated here. Okay, why is the Knight of Wands here? Why is the Knight of Wands here? In reverse, please. Okay. Yep, and look at this. I'm getting the Knight of Wands in the upright. So, again, here's another 9, right? It's that sense of self. It's like you wanting to feel confident enough to stand on your own and go off on your own towards something that you feel you can be very passionate about, something that you're very interested in. It's the sense I'm getting here, Aries, is like whichever person it was in your past that kind of led you to feel like you couldn't arrive at your best self or your highest potential, you still are carrying that weight around. Like whatever happened in the past, like it's still weighing on you a little bit. And you want to feel like you're in a place where you are okay with yourself, right? With this 9 of Cups energy and the 9 of Wands energy. You want to have that sense of independence about you, but at the same time, you're still trying to possibly either meet this Empress energy, or possibly you're involved currently with someone who you feel represents the Empress energy, or this could even be you. Like you may feel like you're the one who like is the glue, right? You're the one who makes things happen. You're the person who brings things to fruition, or this could be your person. Okay. Let's get one more for this Queen of Cups. I'm curious about this Queen of Cups, because you have it coming up twice here. You have it in your current challenge and in your current energy. So who is this Queen of Cups that's feeling so emotionally topsy-turvy? Can you clarify this Queen of Cups, please? Yeah, we have the Chariot. Sin, possibly a water sign, like I mentioned. This person may be feeling like they maybe are not sure how to proceed with this current arrangement between the two of you. This person may not know or may not be able to see a direction. They may feel like they're not exactly sure how this is going to pan out, and it may be causing them to feel kind of emotionally up and down, right? Because when the Chariot is in reverse, this is also major for Cancer, another water sign. This energy is somebody who kind of feels like they don't know where this is headed, or possibly they just don't have a good sense of what's around the corner, right? It's like an energy of something being stalled, and you're kind of like in this holding pattern, like a waiting pattern, right? Let's get one more for that. And it could be because you have this energy here where you kind of want to feel like a sense of independence. You want to start pursuing something that you're interested in, but maybe none of that has come to fruition yet, and that's causing this water sign person, if that's your person, to feel a little bit unsettled right now, like they're not really sure what the future is going to look like. So let's clarify that. Okay, yeah, you have the Eight of Wands. So again, there's like that kind of stagnant miscommunication or no communication, because the Eight of Wands has to do with some kind of messages coming in or communications or conversations about a certain situation or some kind of endeavor that maybe you're taking on. But again, just like with the Chariot card, when it's in reverse, it's kind of like in this holding pattern. It's like messages are stalled, communication is stalled, moving forward is stalled. It's kind of like this holding pattern, like you're just like in limbo right now. And that's why this person may be feeling, like they're not emotionally sure exactly how this is going to pan out or what's going to happen here. Okay, so let's take a look at your future placements and see what we have for Aries. Okay, Spirit, can I have some near future energy, please, for Aries? What can they expect coming around the corner? Okay, so I have the King of Swords and I have the Four of Cups. Let's pull one more for that. Four of Cups is in reverse. And the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so the King of Swords is mature masculine energy, air energy. So it could be a Libra, a Gemini, Aquarius, possibly. This is somebody who's really using their logic, their information, communication, conversations, facts, to kind of weigh heavily on their decision making, right? So in the near future, I'm strongly getting that you're going to have to rely on your logical self and use your logic and not bring any emotions into your decision making when it comes to this new opportunity with this Page of Pentacles, right? Pages are like a new offer. It could be like a messenger or an invitation of something new, right? Now, you did have that reversed Ace of Pentacles in your current energy, which I feel has to do strongly with the mindset of this possible water sign or this person that embodies this water sign energy, right? Somebody who just feels like they don't see how there's going to be kind of, things moving forward. Like they're not able to wrap their head around the progression of this or see how this is going to pan out. But with you and your near future energy, I am strongly getting that you are going to have to think logically about this new beginning. Okay, this Page of Pentacles, this new idea, this new opportunity, what it is that you're going to do with your time. Okay, now with this Four of Cups in reverse, it's like you kind of being very bored and dissatisfied possibly with what you had been doing. And you just want to kind of say to yourself, you know what? I just want to go within and kind of like figure this out. I want to kind of maybe, plan this out on my own, figure out, what I want to do and what's best for me and what's in my best interest. It's kind of like an energy almost of like self-reflection where you're kind of like, you know what, I have to sort things out, because cups are about energy and relationships. They're about moving forward and, taking the time that you need to kind of decide, how you want this to go. So you have the Queen of Pentacles and you also have the Moon. The Moon is major for Pisces. So with the Queen of Pentacles, this could be a Capricorn, a Virgo, a Taurus. It's earth energy. It doesn't have to be. But the Queen of Pentacles is a mature feminine energy that really is someone who's a planner. somebody who is very reliable, very practical, somebody who likes to know that their ducks are all in a row, somebody who likes to prepare for the future, someone who likes everything to be planned out and organized, right? Now, with this moon card, I'm strongly getting that for either you or your person, something is not very clear to either one of you, or maybe together. So maybe your path is not clear with this Page of Pentacles about how you're going to proceed, or something is not really obvious to you. It's a little bit obscure. So let's get one more for that. Tell me about this Page of Pentacles, please. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles for Aries. I have another card here. Falling out. Tell me about this Page of Pentacles, please. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting the Two of Swords. So you're going to have to make, just like with this King of Swords, you're going to have to make a decision. You're having a very difficult time. And this is in your near future, because you're going to have to make a head over heart decision about something. You have to be very logical. You can't bring your emotions into this. And I believe that this has to do with a new path that you're taking. Okay? It has to do with maybe making choices about your future with this Page of Pentacles. And it has to do with planning for the home, and making like stability in the home with this Queen of Pentacles. Because things are really uncertain. It's like the moon is like an energy of like uncertainty, okay, moving forward. So, I'm strongly just getting you really needing to be logical here, and use all of your knowledge and facts, communication, conversation, intellect, in order to figure out how to proceed here. Okay, so let's get some advice from Spirit and see what Spirit has to say. Spirit, can I have some advice from my Aries audience, please, moving forward? What is some advice or some messages that you want them to know, please? Okay, so I'm getting the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I'm getting the Temperance in reverse. I'm getting the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Very interesting. Okay, so Aries. The Wheel of Fortune is major for Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, and Taurus. You have the Temperance card, major for Sagittarius, and then you have this Four of Pentacles. All three are in reverse. Okay? So what I'm strongly getting is that you are going to have to find a sense of emotional balance. All right. You're going to have to figure out how to level your behavior, how to level your emotions, how to bring a sense of peacefulness and balance to your energy. Okay. You're going to have to learn how to be more patient. All right. In the way that you proceed. That's what the Temperance card is all about, is bringing balance and a sense of level, calm energy to your being. Okay? Because if you don't, with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse, I'm strongly getting from Spirit that you're going to have a bad turn of luck. Okay? Meaning that things are not going to work out for you the way that you had anticipated, because you're being a little bit dysregulated when you have the Temperance in reverse. Okay? Now, with the Four of Pentacles, I'm strongly getting that you are going to realize that a mindset or things that you maybe held on to as or deemed as very, very important. Maybe it was materialistic things or items or even people. Being able to let go of that mindset and being able to realize that in order for things to proceed and change to happen, you have to let go of the way you previously viewed things, because the Four of Pentacles in reverse really has to do with you letting go of things, a mindset, or kind of like the way that you view things in your life, and understanding that those things no longer serve you and they don't make you happy. Once you realize that hanging on to things from the past it's not a good thing. And in terms of change and moving forward, you'll be able to arrive at that sense of regulation that you need in order to be able to move forward. So let's get some more advice. Let's get some messages. Can I clarify this temperance in reverse, please? Now, as an Aries, you guys are the newborns of the zodiac, right? So your sign is really kind of tied to a little bit of impulsivity, quick decision making, sometimes being a little bit reckless, moving very fast. So with this temperance card, I'm strongly getting that spirit is really, really telling you to focus on bringing that balance and bringing that sense of level-headedness to the scenario moving forward. Because I'm showing here with your future energy, there are some decisions to be made. Like you're proceeding towards something new, right? You have this Page of Pentacles here. It's like a new opportunity. And the road may not be very clear with this moon. So it's very important that you are able to look at this in a balanced manner and be logical. Now you have the Five of Cups and you have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Now remember, the Knight of Swords is the most reckless of all the knights, right? This is the person who's very, very impulsive. This is the person who is reckless, is rash, so without thinking. This is somebody who, doesn't really pay attention to what the consequences are going to be because they're so driven on moving forward at a quick speed to arrive at the end game that they're kind of like missing the impulsivity piece of it, right? And you have this Five of Cups. Now, the Five of Cups represents you possibly feeling a sense of loss or despair or sadness about something that you may have lost in the past. Or it could be a physical loss. It doesn't have to be, but it's definitely a sense of like despair and sadness about something that has happened in the past. So what I'm strongly getting here, especially with these two Queen of Cups energies here, is that something from the past really is still weighing very heavily on you. It caused you to be in this state of emotional dysregulation, and you may be still having a very hard time coming to terms with what happened or being able to express how you feel about certain things. Maybe there was a sense of unfairness about it that you felt. And moving forward, it's like you're going to have to really learn how to not be so impulsive and how to not be so reckless in your decision making, so that you can kind of have that sense of temperance. You can have that kind of sense of balance that is going to be needed in order for you to proceed toward the future in a more leveled way. Okay? Because perhaps this recklessness and this inability to see how your behaviors affected others, or an inability to take responsibility for your behavior, it really affected something here in your past relationships where there was a sense of loss or a sense of sadness about it because something may have ended because of your decision making that maybe was very impulsive. Okay, that's what I'm strongly getting here. So let's just pull one more. Let's pull one more. Yeah, you have the Page of Cups, right? It's showing me that there was a sense of emotional immaturity in the past, Aries, that maybe has led you to kind of arrive at this place now where you're going to really, like I said, be more mindful and really be in the moment and be present and be focused and be able to have conversations, because the swords are really about communication, right? It's about intellect, conversations, really be verbal, really kind of talk about, what your choices are and what your options are, so that you can move forward in a way that you feel a sense of balance, not only for yourself with these nines, but also in your current relationship moving forward. Okay? All right. So Aries, this is what I have for you. I hope that this reading has helped you in some way. If so, please like, comment, share the video, and of course, subscribe to my channel. Your subscriptions are what help me on YouTube. Every little bit helps my family, and I really appreciate your support so much, guys. I hope to see you at your next reading, and please always remember to keep gratitude in your heart, okay? Thank you, and God bless.